Hi everyone, you are a leader and here's why. It's been a long time now since I've made my last video. I've been working on a side project. I'm still working on it, and I have many caps, if I can say it like this. I'm a lecturer, I'm a researcher, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a minister, I'm a public speaker, I'm a trainer, and I'm working on a side project. And it dawned on me this morning that it will be interesting if I can share with you some value, if I can share with you something that will help you become better and move forward in the fulfillment of your purpose. Because in this platform we believe in redefining success, because we understood that success is much more than acquiring things. Success has nothing to do with having more and more toys, more fancy cars, more homes, more money. Is far beyond that. We understood also that it will be difficult to fulfill your calling without resources. That is why we found this balance, and we believe in fulfilling our calling, but we believe also in having the capacity to create wealth along the way. That is why one of my definitions of success is the capacity or the ability to fulfill the intent of your creation. Because at the end of the day, what will matter is not the amount of digits or the number of digits in your bank account or the number of toys you acquired, but what will matter is whether or not you fulfill the intent of your creation, that we call purpose, calling, or mission in life. And that is why I used to say, if you are tired of your 9 to 5 job, tired of doing business as usual, tired of moving from one elusive target to another, I want to tell you that you are the right place, because you believe inside of you that there is something greater, there is something more than just working for money. There is something more than just working to acquire more things or to repay your debt. There is more than that. You believe that there is a higher calling awaiting you, and you believe that you can fulfill it and be also financially free. I want to tell you, you are the right place and on the right platform. You can say that, hey Zoe, there is a lot of leadership content out there, because we are talking about you are a leader. Here's why. You can say that there is a lot of content about leadership out there, and I'm done with that. I know almost everything I have to know, I want to know to be successful in leadership. But I want you to understand that what I'm about to share with you is different. And I ask you to bear with me. In the next 5 to 10 minutes, you will understand why. Let me ask you this question. Have you ever been in a situation, or have you ever been frustrated? And by watching a video, a movie, a comedy, or whatever, or by just looking at a child playing, smiling in a park, for example, with his parents, you felt this infusion dose of joy, happiness, and relief, and it changed instantly your emotional state? Or have you ever been frustrated or crushed by a setback or negative feedback, and just by the way you were attended by that waiter in that restaurant, or just by the way that taxi driver made you feel important and valuable, you felt that infusion dose of happiness, sense of value, of significance, and your emotional state instantly changed? What do you think happened in those two scenarios? What do you think happened? Let me tell you this. Those people were leading you, whether conscious or not, of their ability to lead you. Why they were leading you? Because by just experiencing them, by just being around them, by just experiencing their attitude, their way of speaking, their way of behaving, their way of handling themselves, their way of serving you, their way of treating you with respect and dignity, it changed your emotional state. Because one of the purpose of leadership is to cause people to take action, the right action. And you cannot trigger someone to take the right action if you do not change his or her emotional state. The emotional state is the key. And many people think that to be a leader, they need first of all to be in a position of power. They think that they have to possess a title. And I want to tell you, you don't need a title. You just need to be conscious of this truth that I'm about to say to you. All of us, we are in position of leadership, whether or not we have a title. Whether or not we have a title, we are in a position of leadership. We can inspire, because to lead means to inspire, yes, to motivate, yes, but also to show the way, to assist, to help, to marshal, to communicate, to enlighten, to illuminate, to shepherd. So those people were helping you or me in those two scenarios by the way they were behaving, and it changed our emotional state. Period. They were leading us. They were using their power of leadership unconsciously, maybe, but they were effective. That is leadership. You are a mom, you are a spouse, you are a child, you are a waiter, you are a CEO, whatever your status, you have in you an inherent power of leadership. You can change the emotional state of someone by your smile, by your way of behaving, by your way of treating other people with respect and dignity, by your words, your passion, your exuberance, your joy, your happiness, your communication skill, your social skill, your public speaking ability, your natural talent. You have many tools, and those tools do not need you to have a title for them to start helping you making an impact in other people's lives. You have what it takes. And I remember at times when I come back at the home, I'm frustrated, I'm crushed, because I have this obstacle and I don't know how to overcome it. And I experienced it recently in my research. But by looking at my children, the way they behave, the way they smile, the way they play, the way they jump on me, the way they play with me, the way they play with my spouse, this attitude, this atmosphere they create change my emotional state and switch my mind into a positive mode. Do you know that a positive emotional state will trigger your creativity? Do you know that a positive emotional state will trigger your resourcefulness, your capacity to see in a new perspective the situation you are handling or you are facing, By changing your emotional state, you change your life. And that is the power all of us have. If we are consciously using that power, I can assure you, we will become effective leaders, whether or not we have a title. And you know what will be the consequence of that? You will attract people. You will attract opportunities. You will attract open doors. People will like hang around you. People will like be around you because you leave them always with that sense of improvement, with that impression of increase, because you understand that you don't need a position or a title. You are already in position of leadership. I hope you've got some value from this video. And don't forget, subscribe to our channel. And it was Zoe from Cameroon. And I wish you success.